the way you communicate with me, things.
Right.
So I'm not Zodiac biased, but the Scorpio made me scared of all Scorpios. The Scorpio man made me like when you tell me you a Scorpio, I have to be like,
Like,
I need all your receipts. I need your birth certificate. Is your mama your real mama or your god mama?
it was serious.
Or is she your god real mama?
It was serious, y'all.
Okay, no, okay, boom.
Hi,
So
Kimmy.
hi Kim. So boom, okay, that's okay. Now I need some more receipts. Do you have kids? So if I scroll down your timeline, I ain't gonna see a gender reveal party up in your timeline. I ain't gonna see that junk in your timeline. That's what you're telling me, right? I ain't gonna see a surprise baby shower on your timeline, right? No? Okay. I need some more receipts. You single or you single or you single. So I need that receipt. So if I text every woman in your phone that's named fiance on your phone, they gonna say that y'all friends, like how you saying they friends, that they ain't nothing to you, you ain't nothing to them. That's what you trying to tell me? Okay, bet. So you got a house or you got a home or you got a car? Which one? I need some receipts. Is this car even on in your name? Hold on. I need some receipts, baby.
It's your girl.
Is it under your girl's name or is it under your baby mama's name? Which one?
That you ain't got no baby.
Oh, but you say you an entrepreneur. Okay, run me down.
Okay.
I need some receipts.
Okay, that was.
Oh, it has your name,
my
but when you scroll up, who's this second name that says the owner right here? Like right here. That says who's that? Oh, that's your baby mama. So that's not your business. That's your baby mama business. Oh, I need receipts. So when I run through a Pisces, I need receipts. I'm sorry. I gotta squint my eyes a little bit, turn it to the side to make it look pretty. Drink probably like a 2-shotter, and a normal drink so my eyes could squint better.
I can't even find a verse to cover this.
But baby, I'm gonna do all of that just to make it look like. Yes, I said Fia's girl. Beyonce girl. Listen.
Yes,
Listen.
he was a special Scorpio.
Let me tell you.
I like Scorpios, right? I like Scorpios. And again, depending
hard to
on
do this.
depending on the Scorpio, their rising, their sun, their moon, their Venus,
Whatever it was, he was all just jacked up on every single last one of his rising moons and suns and stars and planets and solar systems. He was just jacked.
He wasn't saved.
No, are you saved or are you saved? Because you're talking.
He wasn't.
He
wasn't one saved.
He was the S on saved. He's God's still working on him. I'm gonna say that. But yes, I did. When I said fiance, what I said, when I say fiance, it said on the phone, my fiance. Boy, when I saw that thing, girl, I was like, we were driving when I saw it. And I was like, I think you need to take me home. And he's like, why? What happened? I said, I don't feel well. By the time he hit my corner to my block, I said, and plus, I don't think your fiance.
And I'm the other one. I'm the other one. Print screening. I got my phone. I got the other. I'm like, is this on my Snapchat? Oh no, give me my other phone.
Yes, she was the culprit. She was the culprit. She's like, Jenny, did you see that? Oh my God. And I'm like, no, I ain't see.
Let me send you something. I'm going to send you something right now. My bad.
Yes, so Pisces. I mean, not Pisces. Scorpios. I got to do the eye squint for y'all ass.
Yeah.
Got to do the eye squint for y'all.
Yeah, kind of like my situation with Aquarius. Because, I mean, for me, I think Geminis is just that I don't get along with them on a romantic level, but we do great business. But okay, which sign would you want to try if you had like a sign that you were like curious about?
Oh, curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity killed all the cats. All the cats that the Chinese people cooking in their kitchen. Curiosity done killed all of them. They wanted to know what was in that kitchen, and they got murked. Okay.
Oh
But any zodiac signs? I would like to try a zodiac sign that ain't gonna try me, lie to me, want a commitment, want a relationship, want to hold me down, won't, stress me out, whatever. Could y'all tell me what zodiac sign do all of that and not pass you through misery, not
To be
pass
honest,
you through
for
misery?
me, I would like to, my next target, not target like that, but my target state of mind, as I'm dating now, I am trying to not find out about your sign.
She just want to date just to date.
I want to try to see if I can get into know a person without finding out their sign.
But you know what's so funny?
Like, I don't even want to go on your Facebook and look at your birthday, your
But you know what's so funny though? You the type of person, unknowingly, you attract the same doggone sign.
Yeah.
Because you have a specific way of attracting these people. Like, you don't do it intentionally.
That's
but
true.
You attract. Now you have to be like, yo, what's your sign? Okay, I'm not targeting you right now. Stay on
You're not the one I'm
standby.
targeting.
Stay on standby.
No, but I really want to do it to where, like, I'm not even paying attention. Because keep in mind, we really, some people do not date outside of just certain zodiac sign that they know they're compatible with.
That's me. I date.
Period.
Like I said, I don't see. She's more into the zodiac. I gotta find out your zodiac, nigga. I just gotta know.
I'm being delivered, y'all.
Me,
I'm praying on it.
I date just to, not just to date. I date with a purpose.
Right.
But I date without knowing all of that, the jazz. I just, oh, you're nice, you're cool, you got cool.
That's where I want to
cool
be.
characteristics.
That's where I want to. That's what I want to do.
Let's see what we could do. What it do.
Right.
But then when I hear your zodiac sign, like I'm like,
dang it.
And then we'll still kick it until you do something like shiesty or shady, or you show me that you're not
but can you imagine if you've read, like if you've dated like 12, 13 people and they all different zodiac sign and it didn't work out. So now what you gonna do?
You're
gonna be like, start back on. Okay, who's the first sign again?
Capricorn.
Exactly.
We'll go back to the start.
Capricorn.
Go back to the start.
Round number 2. You know,
we're gonna find.
For me, definitely, as
Cancers
much as
You're right.
I think that it's important.
Yeah.
It's important that we know the individual that we are dealing with.
Yeah, I
You understand? So it's like a lot of Christians, especially us Christians, and I'm that type of Christian too. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal in sorcery. I don't want to go to the voodoo man. I don't want to, we ain't doing that.
The woo lady.
We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. But at the same time, it's like us, what's the word I'm looking for? Without even thinking about it. Without even really dwelling on it, on the back of our mind, we like, okay, you know what? Especially when you first get into a fight, you know what? That's why you're a Capricorn now. You're a bullhead. That's why you an Aquarius now, because you dry. That's
ain't
that it? That's why you're this. And sometimes we will do that because we are by nature the type of person that judge people based on what we know. We judge people based on the details that we know about them. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to go into that anymore. I want to okay, you know what, Nancy, if John comes up and John say, my name is John, the next thing should not be, when's your birthday, John?
What's your sign? What sign do you
know your sign? Do you know your birth chart?
Moon,
Stars. Because I know for me, one of the things I ask apart from that is, what's your love language?
See, that's a good one. You should
know I ask individuals too, what's your love language? Because I want to know if we are compatible, in our love language. Because if you're not able to meet me in my love language either, we're gonna bump heads. We're gonna have problems.
Well, that should be the bumping head part, not the zodiac sign.
Well, but then the zodiac, if it's true, if we are under this, the sun, the moon, the rising, it plays an intricate part in our lives. If this is true that we are meeting people with the expectations of them being who they are based on their zodiac sign, then it should matter. It should matter.
I don't date. Listen, I don't date zodiac signs. I date men.
I understand that, but eventually it goes to that.
Eventually, because look, okay, I don't want to get to a point where I'm like, because it could have this bad thing where you reject it, or when you're in a relationship and you having arguments, you're now giving them an excuse for why they do what they do.
That's exactly
like
what.
I don't want to get that. I'm not gonna say you a jerk because you a Cancer. No, you a jerk because you're a freaking jerk. Right. You're a jerk. You a cheater because you a cheater. Right. You a dog because you're a freaking dog.
Because you had a Cancer, because we have some of the same things that I can match. That we match with.
Yeah.
So we can build the person in our mind to be who we want them to be. So that's one of the reasons why, although I look into these things, I studied them, but as I was studying them, one of the things I said, okay, Nancy, remove the fact that it is a Scorpio or a Capricorn or an Aquarius or a Leo, whatever it is. Remove the title, who the signs are. Let's get to the nitty gritty, cause God, I meditated on this, cause I was like, Lord, I want you to speak to me about this. So I said, okay, remove the titles of the signs, and I'm just going to read. I don't want to see. I just want to read the description of everybody, and see how much of those descriptions I can say that are me.
All of them said something about you.
How much of them can I say are relating to me and who I am, my character, and what I bring? And y'all, out of every sign, there was at least, if there was 5 things or 6 things, at least 4 or 5 of them I could have taken out of those signs and say that was me. And that's when I knew that, okay, zodiac signs are not a direct description of who
the
we
person
are
is as an individual.
It is just a little blue point. Now, is zodiac sign real? Yes, I believe it's real, and I'm saying this as a Christian. I believe it's real. Why? Because it is a calculations of the stars. Right. And any calculation of the stars is something that God created. And I say all the time, like, people like, Nancy, why would you believe in a star and all this stuff? I said, well, if you don't believe in the stars, then you would not believe that the 3 wise men found Jesus through a star. They were astrologers. Y'all can do y'all research on that one.
Facts.
Yeah. The 3 wise men that found Jesus, when they weren't looking for the new king, yes, they were astrologers. So they actually went and followed the star to get them to Christ.
Right.
So I know that there is some type of truth in the stars. There is some type of truth that leads us to who we are. That's the translation I got from this spiritually. But this is where it is intricate. This is where we have to be extremely careful when we start studying and researching and looking for things like this, and we start digging into stars and who we are. We have to be very careful. Leviticus 19:31 says, do not turn to mediums or necromancers. Do not seek them out, and to not make yourself unclean, for I am the Lord your God. He who determines the numbers of the stars, he gives all their names, on Psalms 147 verse 4. So therefore, God created the stars. He created everything. He gave us the ability to do this, to learn about our universe, to learn about how we're living and how everything maneuvers. But this is where it's intricate, guys. Deuteronomy 4:19, it says, and beware lest you raise your eyes to heaven and you see the sun and the moon and the stars all in heaven, and you are drawn away. Away, guys. You're drawn away from the things of God, and you go and bow down to them and you serve them. This is the thin line between studying, who you are. Okay, well, Lord, wasn't Zodiac. Okay, and now you are getting into the things of, is the star the Lord? Is the star of God? And am I gonna worship the moon? And this is where you have to like really be very careful, because you can very easily cross into the side where now you're doing tarot readings, and you're going to the voodoo man, and you're going to the you going to the sorcerer, you're going to the woo lady, you want them to butt cut for you, it's a very thin line. It's a very thin line.
KD says the science behind the stars, planets, and constellation,
right,
etc.
Because again, I want to make this very clear. God does not want us not to be educated about our living situation. God does not want us to not know about the earth, because he says it is all mine. Mm-hmm. It is all mine. It all belongs to God. And he wants us to know. Hosea 4:6 said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. My people can be destroyed from lack of knowledge. So if we do not know who we are, where we are coming from, right, how is it things are created, we are going to be even easily fall into things that are not of God. Right. People can come to us with some rinky-dinky stuff, and we just we fall right into it, because we are not educating ourselves about the things of God. And we can believe, the pastor that says, what? Just read your Bible. Just read your Bible. Just stay right here and read your Bible and don't read nothing else. Or just meditate on this. If I tell you the sun is moon, so the sun is moon. The moon is not the moon, and the sun is not the sun is moon.
The moon is the sun?
Yes. And then you take that and you make that the only thing that you make it the truth, and it's not. You will fall astray, because now you are not giving yourself, allowing yourself to get the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding about who God is and really how he worked in this big thing called the universe. Right. Okay. Exodus 20 verse 5 says, you shall not bow down to them or serve them, for the Lord your God is a jealous God. God is very jealous, guys. I'm jealous too.
You's a lie. I'm just playing. You're not really? Okay.
Yeah, with my man, yes I am.
Okay.
But God is a very jealous guy.
Yeah.
So God is not going to be, sitting there and let you serve two. You can't eat at the devil's table and eat on God's table at the same time. Right. And I just want to make that very clear. And how do we do that? Is when we partake in the things of the world. It is when
you overly indulge yourself in the things and lose focus on the sight of God.
Exactly.
So if you're overly indulging in tarot readings and hand palm readings and future seeking and all of that good stuff, they're losing the sight of God. When you're consistently doing it, depending on zodiacs and depending on the sun, moons, and the stars, and when you're solely depending on that and not the will of God, you lose sight of the will of God.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And then what I want to emphasize on as well is is as we go into this whole zodiac sign and getting to know who we are and what we're about, it is something that each of us has a gift. Each of us has been given a gift from God. So a person that is a seer, a person that is a voodoo priest, a person that is, whatever it is, their gifts is. Each gift is given from something. That's why you have prophets. because prophets can tell you about your future. Daniel was a dream translator. Where did he get it from? It was a gift from God. The prophets, Isaiah, Elijah, prophets. Where did they get it from? God. You pat bat cat. I don't know.
They
I don't
didn't be
think
cards.
so.
Let me translate that. They didn't be cards.
But if the Lord sends someone to you and say, hey, I have a word from the Lord, then it's from the Lord. You have to make sure that whatever that word is coming from, it's coming from a place that is holy, a place that is from God, a place that is through the Holy Spirit.
You better have some serious discerning spirit.
Yes.
Just to say the least.
Because again, we at times will be like, well, you know, the voodoo priest is the same thing as a prophetess coming and tell you. No, it's not. Because every information is coming from somewhere. You have to know where it's coming from. And you have to understand, because it's a future message, it doesn't mean that it's a future message that's coming from God. Because the enemy is like a roaring lion, seeking to see whom he can devour. And that is with wrong direction. And sometimes we're like, you know what, the direction, man, you know, you got to get that. You have to do that card thing for me, man. Come on. And then you'll see